Steve, some county officials were in town today to do some lobbying up in the Capitol. Can you talk about how you spent your day today?
Well, we're 2 weeks beyond April 1st. We've got about a month left in the 2010 regular session. Today, with that in mind, today we spent the day trying to convince legislators that there are some things in this executive budget, this governor's budget, that are good for property taxpayers. What are they? Public safety, trying to improve, enhance emergency communication systems at the county-based level, using a regional-based system, funneling state money that's collected on your cellular phone, which is supposed to be for 911 services, and redirect some of those funds back to counties. Why? Because it's a service that everybody benefits from, whether you live in the state of New York or whether you travel in the state of New York. If you need emergency assistance, you call on your cell phone and you'll get a police officer to come help you. Probation. We met with the judiciary, with the Office of Court Administration, convincing them that taking over probation services and funding them at 50% reimbursement as opposed to the 17% we get right now is a good idea. We met with the legislature, again, trying to convince them that that's a good idea. We met with the legislature about indigent defense and the future costs associated with indigent defense, providing counsel to the poor. Right now the taxpayers pay for this, trying to get a new program put in place here to get some additional state assistance to help in that regard. And lastly, we spent a couple of hours meeting on some legislation that deals with autism and having insurance companies pay their fair share. There ought to be a balance between property taxpayers, insurance carriers, and state taxpayers as to the care for this important population of children who need our help. And it was a busy day up there. There are lobbyists everywhere, and it was interesting because they stopped construction on the Capitol. So the work that's been going on with the Capitol, there's a large crane sitting outside of that Capitol that's just been, work has been halted because of the deficit. So it's reaching every level here of government now, from the state right down to the locals.